To put dimensions on your cabin design, what we'll do is we're going to go over here to the left side under Document, and you're going to use the Dimension tool. The Dimension tool is pretty straightforward. You don't need to over-dimension certain things, but you want to make sure you have all your walls, doors, and windows located. Things like cabinets, appliances, tubs, toilets, you don't need to worry about. Up here, we want to make sure that the construction method is linear and cumulative. You'll start off using this geometry method of X, Y only. If you push and hold the button down, you get the flyout that allows you to do angular dimensions, which you might need to do, or dimensions along an angle, which you might need to do depending on the shape of your structure. The other options are angles themselves, and then this here is just the type of annotation, which we're just going to leave at the default. To use the tool, we'll go in here and we'll dimension this back wall. Go ahead and pick your spot. You just use the pencil to pick, and you want to use the baseline of walls. You want to use the center of any door and window. In this case, the center also happens to be on the middle of the building. For this window right here, the center will show up, and then you can go ahead and choose the end. Once you've picked all your spots along the wall, double click, and you can drag this out with the hammer, and then it will place your dimensions. Do the same thing along each wall. So in this case, we'll pick our center there, baseline, center here, bottom corner, double click, bring out my dimensions. Now, to make the dimensions usable, a lot of times what we'll want to do is do full room dimensions in addition. So we're going to go ahead and do that one there, that baseline, and in this corner, double click, and it will bring them out. Closer the dimension, the smaller the dimension, the closer it needs to be to the building. Now, some dimensions you're not going to be able to put outside of the structure. For this bar, for example, now we can dimension the distance from there down to the baseline, and then here, which can be put over here. But what we can't do is dimension this length outside. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll dimension from here, and you want to dimension that to the outside of the structure, and then double click, and then go ahead and put it right there inside the structure. Same thing's going to have to happen for this closet. So you would pick this point here, out on this wall, double click and bring it in, and then it'll tell you where that wall goes. You'll dimension all the way around. You need to have at least one overall dimension that shows you the total length and width of your structure. If you have multiple areas, you're going to have to at least have one that shows you the full width. So if you have parts that bump out in different directions, you will need to have one that bumps out. Same process is followed on the second floor, and that's really all you have to worry about for dimension.